Hello, everybody, and welcome to Designer's Table, where we will be playing a game from Duck and Crow. Oh,
From what?
there we go. That's better. uh, love it when I do stuff like that. We have playing with us Scott and David. We've played with them before. I'm just gonna give it right to Duck. Go ahead, Duck.
Hey, how's it going? So tonight we're gonna be playing an adventure, playtesting an adventure that's been written called Dungeon of the Weeping Queen. This is actually something I've written based on Better Legends put out a book a little while ago that's just art for an adventure that doesn't exist, and I thought that was like super sick. So I picked it up, and this is the adventure I've been putting together based on that. And so it's pretty cool. I've talked to a few other people who are also doing it. So my favorite part is that we're all going wildly different directions, which is very cool. We're going to be using the Duck and Crow house system BXDH to run tonight. It's super simple. Basically, it's effectively it's BX with about 40 years of house rules sitting on top of it. I'm going to cover kind of just some really high level basics so people know what's going on, but for the most part, we don't have to worry. I talked with you guys about almost everything except for special abilities before we started. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Don't fall asleep on me, brother.
I'm ready. I'm pumped.
Right on. Cool. So there's only 3 classes: fighter, mage, and thief. There's a lot of options for paths based on random advancement tables in the back. So which characters have you guys chosen to play this evening? Dave?
I am going to be playing a bodyguard fighter named, let's give him name Gura.
Gura? Okay, great. And then David, what do you got going on? What did you grab?
I'm playing a shaman mage named Rigger.
Rigger. All right. Fantastic. Scott, who you gonna drop into this party?
I'm playing a skullduggery thief, and let's give him a really thiefy, corny name. It's Silk.
Silk. Great. The ruffian, yeah. Silk the ruffian. I like how that worked out. So the basics of the system is just a target number system. You're primarily going to be making either attribute or skill checks, and it's a target 10, 15, or 20, sometimes much, much worse. 10 above is great. That's a crit. 10 below, bad. That's a fumble. So it's really easy to crit on a target 10 roll if you're even remotely skilled. It's possible to crit on a 10 roll. And if you're skilled, it's easy to crit. And on a target 20, it's really easy to not just fail, but super fumble as well. So watch out for those. They get big and nasty and dangerous. We talked about, so everybody has a handful of skills. Just pay attention. The only one you really need to pay attention to is if you actually are illiterate or not. Shaman, I know you are. In case that pops
Illiterate?
up. Yeah. If your native language has a score of 0, you cannot read.
Oh.
Yeah, why would you need to read? Reading is for suckers and city folk, right?
Yeah, dirt tells me everything.
Yep, there you go. We talked about terrible traits. Again, they're optional, but you can use them to make life more complicated. And as a reward, like the next scene or so, it's kind of ephemeral. You're going to gain some luck. The more trouble you make, the more points you get. But you only get so many options to do that. So gear, everybody has some gear that they're starting out with. I'm going to give before we officially get the adventure started. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to add 1 or 2 more pieces of gear just to flesh their characters out. For example, if you want a holy icon, so you think you might want to turn some undead, if that might be a thing, then you can absolutely probably have one. We'll come back to that. So first things first, those special abilities. If you're a fighter, you definitely have a weapon focus, and that is going to be a bonus to attack and possibly a bonus to damage. Your character's forte combat, that level is already added into those numbers. So if you're looking at, let's see, you have the bodyguard, I believe you said. So he's a level 2 fighter, so he's +2 to all attacks, and his weapon focus with the arbalest and the rat and sewer are both +1. So he's at a total of +3 to his guts or his checks. Okay, cool. All right. If you are a thief, you have a handful of specialist skills, like you can hear the impossible or climb the impossible and hear explicit detail. They should be very familiar to anyone who's played D&D. They just have tidier names or fancier names. The big thing here is the way that they're used. So anybody can climb a tree, anybody can listen at a door, and there's a chance they're going to hear something or not. When a thief listens at a door, even on a failure, they're going to get information. It's the difference between, there's dudes on the other side, and oh my gosh, I think there's 3 guys on the other side, versus a successful thief check, which is there's 3 guys, one of them is tall, one of them's wearing red shoes, and the other one had a cough as a child. Like, it's really specific stuff. Okay. And if you are a mage, then you've got a list of spells in your grimoire, and we'll touch on those more in just a second. And then people have more special abilities. Everyone's different, and they're all over the place. The bodyguard has a pet snake, for example. The ruffian, you can use moves instead of guts for one-handed melee checks, which is awesome for that character. And the shaman. So you have 2 abilities that you can use one time and one time only, and then they're used up forever. So that's pretty cool and interesting. So this is a great opportunity then to take a look at your sheets there. Does anybody have any questions on how anything works on there?
I do.
Yes, go ahead, Scott.
What is complex mechanics?
Yeah, so it's like tinkering, fiddling with locks, picking locks, that sort of thing. There's no rolls for like finding traps. You just look around, and I run a very old school style. Like, all right, where do you look? Yeah, there's traps. I check the door. Great. Here's what you see when you check the door. A lot of that is just mention it, and it happens. If you search in the right spot, you're going to find something. If you search randomly, maybe I'll give you a really hard luck check to find stuff, if I feel it's worthwhile to even check.
Okay.
Ledger domain is sleight of hand. I get that question a lot, especially early on. I had that. Early on I had that typoed, so it was ledger domain, like so accounting tricks, I think, but that's neither here nor there. So real quick, I talked about endurance. That's basically hit points. I talked about mana, but what I didn't talk about was moxie up in your wellness stats. Moxie is pure social capital. If you were in an actual social situation, you can burn a point of moxie, and you can change a situation pretty dramatically in the direction you want. Let's say you're talking to somebody and you really want them to listen to you, but it starts off with them saying, well, damn it, Silk, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your family. I'm going to kill everyone who looks like your family, and I'm going to kill the horse your family rode in on. Spend a point of moxie. I disagree with you strongly, and I think perhaps fisticuffs are in order. Spend a point of moxie. I find your ideas intriguing. I potentially would like to subscribe to your newsletter, but they'll give you like a fake email address. Right? It's like boom, boom, boom. Moxie is really, really powerful, but it's in a campaign game, especially, it's really hard to get back. Most characters have at least 1 point of it. I think the ruffian has 4. That may be the most powerful thing you've got on hand. All right. And then to touch on spells just a little tiny bit, because they're different than a lot of games. So it's a spell. Spell is an attribute check. It's either wits or stability check. And there's a target number based on the spell rank. However, every time you cast a spell, gloom accumulates, and every point of gloom increases the difficulty of every future casting. It does dissipate with the time, so you can try and try and try and try and try. You can cast spells all day long, but eventually, even the easiest spell in the world is going to be a problem. And it's not so much the failure that's the issue; it's the fumble. Because if you fumble, then you have an option. Either A, you let the spell leave your grimoire forever. It has no intention of being bound to your spell book, whatever that might be, any longer. Stay by allowing magical chaos into the world. And that is always it's always people are like, that's going to be great, until the first time like their first level character accidentally lets a demon rip a hole into the world. I got a giant stack of cards and random tables for this sort of stuff. It's very rarely like, oh no, your hair turns blue. It's usually much more horrifying. Even the mild ones are like generally not super pleasant. I think that kind of covers everything for the general general rules. So any special abilities questions, any skills questions, and then if you guys are all good, I think maybe pick one or two pieces of gear that you think would be worthwhile to add in, and I'll probably say okay, unless it's something crazy pants. This is generally, like I think like 1600s, 1500s, 1600s is where I generally target the overall time frame in technology. But there is technomancy that pops up every once in a while, and weird sci-fi stuff slides into the games every here and there. So, is there anything in particular you think it would be good to have that you don't have?
I feel like
everything. Go on.
no. I feel like I get like my character is the only one that doesn't have armor.
That's because you are a mage. So,
but the other mages have.
I don't have
the other ones. The other mages have armor.
Oh, do they?
So they have like heavy clothes and bulky robes and things like that. It's like 1 point. It's better than nothing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can have something. Yeah, it'll give you
All right,
1
cool.
point. So I'm going to tell you. So you can actually have a much heavier armor. But here's the thing: it starts adding. It adds to your equipment slots based on the number of armor class points. So you want like the basic most light armor. That's fine. You're going to have an armor class of 12, and it's going to take up a total of 4 slots in your gear. So you're more than welcome to, but it's just how if you're not trained in armor, that's how it stacks.
My armor class is already better than that, so I probably shouldn't.
Which one? You're playing the shaman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. That's a straight typo, but leave it there. That's fine. Fine. It's not going to ruin my day.
Well,
no,
then
yeah. Like based on your gear, it should be a 10. Yeah, based on your gear, it should be a 10. But I put these together real fast.
I have armor. I've got magic armor, and that's all the gear I need.
That sounds perfect. Yep, you've got you're a shaman. So what you've actually got, you've got a series of vines that have grown up around you and have intertwined. They're a symbiote that gives you armor class. And because of that, I'm going to give them a usage die of a D6, and you can use them like a shield. But if they take a hit, they start to fall apart and die. They can also take damage and die. There you go. Cool.
Hard vine.
I'll take the holy symbol. So I could.
Yes, excellent. You have an icon of. Do you have a particular god that you think is really kick ass?
Is there a god of thieves in this world?
Whatever you want, man. The actual Amaranthine campaign I run this in is like an infinite space, an infinite city inside of an infinite wilderness. But everyone mocks the gods. That's old fashioned. There's no modernity in religion. Don't be a fool, except until you go to the out country or need to deal with the undead.
I'm going to worship a god of thievery. Come up with a name for a god of thievery.
So you stole the holy symbol?
Yeah, if you like. Yep, one holy icon. Great. And Dave, you good with everything?
I'm good.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so to get this party started, I just need somebody to roll me a d6 and somebody to roll me a d6.
I rolled a d6.
I got a d6.
I rolled a 2.
2?
I rolled a 5.
2 and 5. Okay, so sunlight coaxes you from your slumber as you open your eyes. You look around, you see your friends, but your memories are quite foggy. You feel the ground swing underneath your feet. You know you're here to find the Weeping Queen. You know that. You look at each other and nod, thinking that. But that's really all you know. As you look around, you can see you're kind of sitting in the middle of you're sitting up here in the middle of a field, you guess. There's scrubby brushes and sharp grass. Rodents are scampering everywhere. You look above and you can see hawks circling, and the smell of flowers and rain just lingers in the air. And now this is a great time to check out the player map. I don't know how you guys can see that all right.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. How the hell do I make that go away? Yep. So, hey, how do I make all the comments go away so I can see the map?
There's like a
It's
little
above it to
arrow
me.
that.
Yeah.
Here, how's that? That better?
None. Oh yeah, that's great. Fantastic. So, you guys look over the as you're looking around, feeling the ground sway. You look out and realize you're on the there's an absolute edge to the world, and you recall that you're you're on the back of the great turtle, that the ever living one, the ever living Challice. What's going on? You wake up, you realize you're all frustrated. There's a lot of anger happening. Like you can just feel like these feelings, it's like seething under just under the edge of things. Um, and there's a distinct humming going on. You can just hear kind of a low level hum happening. And with that, boom, you feel the first step as the great turtle moves forward. What do you guys want to do?
So I kind of look around. I'm trying to see if there's anything besides just nature around us.
Yeah, I mean, you can see mountains off in the distance, and you've got a vague sense of what's going on, like what the landscape. You realize it's going to take hours to get anywhere. The only thing that you see that's interesting, actually, so this is great. We're gonna have you make a wits check, just to target 10.
Okay, well, I have absolutely no bonuses for that, so it's a straight
That's
one.
okay. Yeah, that's all right. This is for
And I
someone's.
rolled a 5.
That's okay. Yeah, no, you look around. You're not seeing anything in particular that like strikes you as interesting. Just that kind of like low level hum is nonstop. It's there's a distinct pattern to it. There's almost like it's a song that's going on.
Can
Dave,
I can,
oh, go
can I
ahead.
listen to see where it's where it's going, or if I can tell if there's it's getting louder or softer in any direction?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You take a moment to like listen, and you realize you think it's over that direction there, a little closer to the edge of the shell.
Hmm.
And that's what I want. There we go. Yeah, you can absolutely head over on that direction and go check things out. While you're like, hey, Rigger suggests that over by the edge of the shell, that's where it seems to be coming from. And Silk, who's been trying to like find patterns in what's going on, looks up and notices none of the hawks are circling directly above the area that Rigger points out. Dave, do you have any thoughts or anything to add? You're ready to rock.
Do y'all think your head is swimming like pigs in a mud risking bed? All
I'm
I'm
gonna be
hearing
out.
is swirling in my head and whispers belong. I'm not a smart man, but this seems weird.
I usually use I usually use drinking to keep the voices out of my head. So
Fantastic. Well, yeah, you can easily head over that direction if you want, or like
I say we head
go
over in that
exploring.
direction.
great. Let's follow the plot.
Yes, you
Oh,
said
oh,
that's where it's coming from, and you're the wise one.
yeah. I think using the term plot here is going to be very very confusing in the long run. That is map. Where's the hell is the map? There's the map. Fantastic. Great. Yeah, you guys, as you're moving over there, you feel it's the next great step of this massive turtle, moving along. Eventually, you come to a clearing. There's a space where it's pretty close to the edge. You don't have to get right up to the edge, but where you are, there's a circle, maybe about 40, 50 feet across, where everything is withered away in darkness. But in the center, there's a single plant with a few leaves sticking up, and a long tall stem, a round bulb, a round flower at the top that's absolutely pitch black, almost like radiating not darkness so much, but is radiating a lack of light, perhaps eating the light around it. And as you approach, you can hear it like the humming is absolutely a song, and it's quite delightful. But I do want everybody to make a stability check as you're encountering something. And Mage, you can smell powerful magic on this thing.
All right. So it's plus stability. So I got an 11.
Yep. And so Mage, this is magic, so you can also add your level in there as well.
Oh, great, cool.
I got a whopping
13.
13. All right, Scott.
I got 9.
Yeah, the Gura and Rigger are standing slack-jawed and open-mouthed, looking at this thing. Silk and Gura are standing slack-jawed and pie-eyed at this thing. While you, Rigger, you realize like it's not exactly talking to you, but it seems it's
trying to draw us in.
Communicating. It's absolute communicating. And it seems to be you're getting visions of like a fox or a fox person, and feelings of like fear and anger coming off of this thing. Like you get the distinct impression that this fox has done something vile and reprehensible.
Ooh,
So
all right.
I do have the skill phytomancy.
Well, yes, you do.
So can I understand this plant a little bit better maybe than anybody?
Oh, you can understand it without any sort of a check. I'll just like give you this ability. You actually have seen this. So this is a black nimbus. This is an intensely rare, intelligent, and magical plant. They were thought to be legendary and only theoretical until only a couple years ago. It wants Fox to be hurt. It wants Fox to die.
Where do we find this? I reach out to her. I go, where do we find this fox?
It doesn't seem to have that information for you, but it also says it's so thirsty. It's so terribly thirsty. And you know what? The blood of the grass ogre would be a delight.
The blood of the what?
The grass ogre.
Oh, the grass ogre. Okay.
Obviously, the blood of the grass ogre. And oh, you're here for the queen. Yes, take everything from that space. Take every last thing. It would make me so happy.
Do you know where the queen is?
It doesn't know.
Part of me thinks we should like take this out. I don't like it. This feels like
no. So far, it seems to have the same objectives that we have. It wants to take out the weeping queen.
Yeah, it seems to be taking out everything in this space.
Well, it didn't mention us, so you know.
Yeah,
we haven't stepped into its sphere.
It is incredibly rare, so why would you want to damage something like that? You know?
I'd pick it up, take it with us, and sell it.
That's not entirely a horrible idea.
Why would you hurt me? Like you guys are just talking amongst yourselves, and David, Silk gets Rigger gets this feeling of trepidation, and Silk, you're like this. Clearly, it's like, why would you hurt me? Oh, while all this is going on, Gura, you're watching these two like talk to each other and like talk at a plant, which has got to be the stupidest thing you've ever seen in your life.
My, Tammy Lynn, have you seen these idiots talk to the plant?
And Tammy Lynn is stoic and quiet, as Tammy Lynn often is.
I don't necessarily think we need an enemy here.
That's fair.
I don't necessarily. I mean, it'd be nice, and I turn to the plant. Can you give us any help in finding any of these things?
Oh, I can help, but you have to help me first. Bring me the blood. Hurt the disgusting one. Yes. And then it goes on and then it just goes back into humming this beautiful, complex, multi-tone song.
It's offering to help us if we could bring in the blood. I think of the ogre he wanted, the grass ogre.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be watered with the blood of the grass ogre.
And then maybe it'll give us something that'll help us find this weeping queen that we see.
Yeah, famously the thing that good guys do. Please sprinkle me with blood from my enemies.
Right.
It's famously the nicest group. That they never betray anyone. The people who want to be watered with the blood of their enemies.
Right now, it's something we have to work with, unless you have something else to work with.
You know what? Fair enough. Let's go get an ogre.
All right.
The ogre lives in his bloody cave.
Let's go check this cave.
Well, the cave, I would imagine, would be in or near or around the mountains.
Yeah, the plant's just, at some point, the plant is still just a plant.
Shaman, any ideas on the cave?
Can I I guess can I use my we're in a place that I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know where you are. You're on a legendary location, from the dream time or something. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not really a navigator as much as someone who can feel the earth and do stuff from it. I don't. Wait, actually, can I? I'm gonna try something much sillier.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and charming ensorcelment the plant.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, go ahead. Cast charming ensorcelment.
Okay, so I get is it their stability and wits are both +1.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Plus, I get a +2 for the Grimmery.
Yep. So a total of 3 for the.
Yeah, 21.
Fantastic.
22.
You successfully cast the spell, and as it goes and approaches, it seems to hit right where the black nimbus is, and you can actually and Gura, you're in Silk, you can actually see this. That Rigger's speaking so softly and gently, moving their hands in such a way the air starts to coalesce around the black nimbus, and then suddenly shatters and breaks. I need you, David. I need you to make a luck check, target 12, or you're about to be obliterated. Something very bad's about to happen.
All right. That's an 8.
That's fine. So you can do something like spend luck to mitigate that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend a point of luck to mitigate that.
So you need to get to what did I say? A 12.
12.
So 1 point of luck is going to give you plus a d6. You might want to spend more than 1 to try to get up to that number, but you have to spend them all at one go. I see you've already rolled 6, but that's okay.
Yeah, I already. But hold on, I did get it. I think I got it. I got a 6. So
that's okay. Yeah. There's suddenly the black nimbus stops and screeches with what is effectively plant rage, and it's got to make a note here. And you can feel it lashed back out along the astral chains where your auras were intermingling for you to cast this spell. It raged out super hard. It's just basically, it sounds like a finished black metal band with its song. It seems to be getting angry, and the hawks are circling, and some of those hawks are way bigger than you thought they were.
I'm gonna start whispering to my friends. I think this might be the bad guy. I'm not gonna.
Well, the bad guy for us would be the person that we're looking for, which is the Weeping Queen.
Right.
Fair. So this is an enemy of our enemy situation.
Yes. So I say we find this ogre, kill it, sprinkle the blood over here, and see if this thing could give us something that would help with finding us the Weeping Queen. Unless, of course, you have another means of finding the Weeping Queen, and we could just shoot on over.
I think maybe I could charm the ogre. That might be easier. Get him on our side. I'm not saying this loud enough for the plant to hear. I'm distinctly.
I'm assuming you guys at this point have kind of like stepped away and are possibly actually like
I
going
think
somewhere else.
we're walking
Yeah,
towards
let's-
the mountain.
Towards the mountain.
All right. So from where you guys are, think of this as like a hex grid. I know there's not a hex grid on top of it. So from the Verdant Scrub, Swayback Mountain, Tallgrass Valley, Lake of Tears, you're heading towards Swayback Mountain. Or you want to aim towards Skull Mountain through Swayback or the Tallgrass. You kind of just pick your path.
I think we head towards Swayback because I think that's the closest to us, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
seems like it.
Yeah.
Great. So give me a d6 roll to see how many steps it's going to take. So time in the adventure is measured in the steps of the great turtle.
2.
2 plus 1 for a mountain. The morning is gone. You're approaching midday. On the way there through the Verdant Scrub, you stop, maybe grab some berries or something. The shaman was super helpful, saying like, "Leaves of 3, let it be, man." Things like that. Which, Gura, you know to be lies. Terrible lies. You can eat things with 3 leaves. You did it once, and you can do it again, and nobody can stop you. You're a grown-ass man. You can do what you want. Somebody give me a d6 roll as I bring up Swayback Mountain.
1.
Just a 1. A sick 1. I like that. Okay. As you approach, you guys get to kind of the base of the mountain and start moving up the space, checking it out. It's very rocky. It's very rugged. Lots of ravines. From the moment you kind of stepped foot on the mountain, you can realize there's kind of a constant avalanche going on. Not serious, but there's always rocks falling. You can't see the top of the mountain. It's shrouded in mist, but everything's kind of rumbling down from that space. As you look around, you can see there's many statues or many formations that kind of like statues. Not in the oh my god, there's a Medusa here, but more along the lines of like, that's not Rumpelstiltskin. Suddenly, I'm completely blanking. Anyway, like a huge giant laying down as on their side. Those kind of formations. This massive rock could be mistaken for a hand gripping the earth. That sort of thing. Those kind of statues. But also, there's some big ass eagles flying around and screeching, just being majestic as a motherfucker. Is this a place you'd like to continue to investigate and explore?
Yep. I say so, no? Or does anyone else have another?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
We see if we can find some bloody caves around here.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are looking around. 2 things are happening kind of at the same time. Number 1, there's a big, huge rock slide that's like that seems to be like almost focused on where you are. I assume everybody's going to kind of attempt to scrabble out of the way. So it's moves check, target 10. It's not terrible, but it's a D12 damage coming your way while coming at the group, which is quite a bit. It's pretty serious.
21.
Blackjack.
14.
That's success.
21. Awesome.
Success. Great. Anybody who got those 20s, I'll let you grab somebody. Yeah. You guys are actually like, you quickly dodge, you move behind a series of rocks, behind something that looks vaguely like a foot. And boom, all of the rocks kind of jump and cascade over the top of you. Gura actually doesn't move. Gura stands there and dares the rocks to strike him. But none of them do. I'm sorry, I'm taking the character over a bit, Dave. I'm as enjoying.
No, that's fine.
You can tell me to stop.
You're fine.
As Silk looks up, like as the rock slide kind of stops and brushes themselves off, you realize across the ravine from where you are right now, set into the wall or into like the wall of the ravine, there's a golden door. It's a pretty serious ravine. It's maybe about like 60, 70 feet deep. It's pretty much a sheer drop. But it's only about 20, 25 feet wide or so. I don't know.
And
That's a mighty shiny door over there.
Mm-hmm.
I say we head for the door, man.
Cool. How are you? How are you planning? There's no clean and direct path to the door.
I would just climb there. I don't know about these people.
Well, the way I generally do this, if somebody can climb and you have appropriate gear, I usually like once you've successfully done it, then everything's locked in and everybody can just kind of go along.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Fantastic. I mean, climbing straight down, that's pretty straightforward. Climbing down, climbing up, you know what? It's going to be 2 target 10. Climb the impossible. 2 target 10s or 1 target 15. Your choice.
And do I? I'll do the 2 10s or 115. Do I add my level to this also?
Your level's already been calculated into your climb the impossible score, so it should be at least a 3.
It's a +4, so
Yep.
I think
You can always spend luck ahead of time.
I think. I don't know if I want to spend luck on it. I think 2 10s are better than a 15, so I'll go with the 2 10s.
All right. Yeah, just do them one at a time, though.
Or do them one at a time.
Do them one at a time. They're have secret reasons.
Oh, that started off really, really bad.
Oh, what is it?
I rolled a 5.
But you got but a +4 is a 9, right?
No.
Oh, a total of 5. So okay, so the first thing you realize is that this is going to be you realize like, okay, hold tight. There is no safe way down this unless I take an extraordinary amount of time, which you think is going to like put the rest of the group absolutely in line for another rock slide situation. The mount is definitely rumbling. You can definitely do it, but it's just going to take a while, at least to get down safely. The ravine wall is crumbling. There's bits of shale tucked up under in there, as well as like a lot of the plant life that you thought was sturdy roots are just barely hanging on. You only got a few feet down before you realize this. So.
All right, guys, I can do this. It's going to take me a couple of minutes. You guys good?
Yeah, I could chill.
Gora?
Sure. I mean,
all right, I got to take my time then, man.
All right, fantastic. All right, you start heading down, and you guys you hear the rock slide coming this time. You've been listening to it a little bit, and it's absolutely making its way towards you guys. So it's gonna be a target 10 moves, wits, guts, whatever you want it, luck, whatever you want it to be to get out of the way.
Oops, they're all +1.
Yeah. 12.
All right.
17.
17, yeah. You guys easily clear out of the direction, and as Silk is moving down, you get a few bits of gravel and whatnot. But for the most part, you're fine. You're looking at the short climb up the other side. You're like, okay, I can do this. This is going to be fine. But before you start up, you can roll your die. We'll come back to you. Gura, you stand up and you're looking up where there was some of the boulders came from, and you're fairly certain that boulder is staring back at you. It wasn't there before.
Rigger?
Yeah?
Do rocks have faces?
I don't. It depends on.
Rampy says no, but that rock definitely is staring at me.
And you look over there, and absolutely that was not there before, and it's clearly like facing you guys, and there's a vague face kind of shape on this thing, and it like shifts a little bit, grinding, like it's rearranging, and it's just watching you guys.
I wave at it.
It kind of like rumbles a little bit. Scott, what do you got going on down there? Make your check to get up that wall.
15.
15. Not only do you get up there, as you approach, you realize in the small alcove there, the golden door immediately like bursts into a series of like black flames, kind of licking up all around everything. Not hot or anything like that, and you immediately know, without hesitation, this is where the Weeping Queen is. The Weeping Queen is on the other side of this space.
Yo, guys, Weeping Queen, let's go.
We already found her? Incredible.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't
So
fool
useful.
around.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I guess we'll follow up to...
Did you have rope or anything like that handy to...
Can I pull it out of one of my packs?
You absolutely can use your general adventuring gear. So make a usage roll, which is a D8.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Oh,
So yep,
right.
you got some. You like strung some up. It's crappy. It's going to work for this one climb, and you guys can both head down, or you can stay up here and interact with this very
definitely head down.
All right, so you guys head down. On the way down, the rope clearly like just falls apart and disintegrates. It was eaten, like covered with all these tiny rope worms, hemp eating maggot worms. There we go. It's D&D, whatever.
That's my nickname.
Hemp eating maggot worm. Nice. That's like our cover band. As you get there, you realize. So you approach. Like I said, there's a small, almost like an alcove. These tremendous golden double doors. There's a skull motif on them with wings. There's writing all around the edges and the outside. None of which is immediately familiar. If only you had a literate wizard with you, I could probably tell you some more details, but you don't.
Nah, I don't need to know what's going on. I'm just gonna knock.
Yeah,
the spell.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You don't need to know things. You don't need to be able to read things to know spells. That's just that's the lies that the fucking wizards on the tower tell you.
So first thing, there's 1 gloom in the air from your previous cast, so that adds 1 to the target number.
Okay. But I do get to cast, so it's +2, and then nothing. This isn't affected by my level, right?
Yeah. Oh, so you're Grimoire casting, right? So
yeah.
So that always your level always gets added to any time you cast a spell.
So okay. I see it. I see now.
Yep.
It says cast at +2, and I wasn't sure if that was doubled or.
No. No. That's already. That's already there. Yeah.
All right. So I got to hit. So 11? Is that what I'm aiming?
I think so, yeah.
All right, and yeah, nat 20, so 23.
Fantastic. You absolutely cast knock on the door, and there's this weird like screeching sound. Is like the door like starts to buckle, and like it does. It opens up the tiniest crack. All the black flames surrounding it rage up. And inside you can definitely hear the sound of crying and weeping. And that is when we take a quick moment and we talk about how combat works. So we're just going to take a brief pause, and I'm going to tell you. So there's a surprise roll, which we'll do in a second. I've already made mine on my side. And so combat's done in rounds. It's pretty straightforward. Everybody rolls their own initiative every round, and it's based on the thing that you're going to do. All right. So if you're going to do a really fast action, like attack with a small weapon or cast a low-level spell, it's just a D4. Okay. If you're going to do something that's kind of like slow, like attack with a big 2-handed weapon, or cast a complex spell, you're going to roll a D8. And otherwise roll a D6. And if you're not sure, just roll a D6, because in the end, it's not that serious. Don't shout your numbers out. I'm not going to pay any attention to them. But what I am going to do is I'm going to count up. I'm going to be like, who's going on 1? Who's going on 2? Who's going on 3, etc. When we get to your number, then we'll do your thing. And all things on that count are simultaneous. If we get to your count and you aren't sure what you're doing, I'm going to skip you. because your character is therefore also dithering. This is not a tactical war game. This is madcap. This is chaos. It's bloody. It's violent. It's horrible. I won't be a total dick about it, but if you're not sure, it's usually pretty obvious. Cool. All right.
All right.
So choose your actions. So first roll surprise. One group. So one person give me a d6. On a 1 or a 2, the group is surprised.
Who's rolling? You want me to roll?
Well, I knocked on the door, so we are not surprised.
You are not surprised. You hear from the ravine up above you, like a significant sound of scrabbling and like rocks falling. And you look up, and there's 3 of those boulder guys, like looking at the edge. And they're both 2 of the 3 are like just throwing themselves off the edge in your guys' direction. They're tumbling and rolling and falling to mess your day up. Mm-hmm. So let's roll initiative and get this show on the road. Choose your action, roll your die. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Cool.
Ready?
It's hard to tell when we're online, so I can usually just look around a table and go. Cool. Anybody out of 1? Anybody on 2?
I have a 2.
And my guys are on a 2 as well. So this is all simultaneous. We're just going to resolve your thing first.
Well, my thing, I actually have to ask a question first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, are there like any shadows or anything where I could kind of sneak into and kind of hide?
No, there are not. You are in kind of an alcove with at the end of it, which is like crazy black flames surrounding a door that doesn't seem like it wanted to be opened like that. And they're coming right for you. There's not really anywhere to hide.
Then I throw my javelin at one of them.
You absolutely can throw your javelin at one of them. That's going to be a moves check, target 16.
Ooh, 21.
Okay, it's a hit.
Yeah.
And so you can always just roll your damage right along with your attack roll because it's a little faster. And that way you can also see if you want to spend luck or not, if you miss, that sort of thing.
4.
Okay. Boom. Your javelin slams into it. Boom. Knocks a little bit of the rock off, but it doesn't seem to be too particularly bothered by that. The 2 of them that are rolling in. So Dave's 1, 2, David's 3, 4, Scott's 5, 6. They don't seem to be too particularly worried about Gura, who's like standing, looking tough. They actually like roll on either side of him. One of them, as it rolls by, says "hello" back, and there's one that's attacking Silk and one that's attacking Rigger, the shaman. So Silk, what's your armor class?
12.
It's so rude, and Silk and Rigger with his ridiculous 13. Okay, here we go. So first versus Silk. So that is actually a miss. It boom, it rolls. It boom, slams into the wall and like shakes up and turns around like it's got these stumpy little legs and arms that have pulled up that just look like collections of stone that have gathered together. And then versus Rigger, boom. Versus Rigger, on the other hand, it's a much stronger strike. You know what? It actually it slams into you. Do you have anything particularly fragile on your person?
I mean, I like a grimoire. I don't like my grimoire, I guess.
Yeah, your grimoire can be a book. It's not super fragile unless you want it to be.
Okay.
If you have anything,
I don't.
Yeah. If no, it's fine. Yeah.
I didn't get anything fragile. I mean,
there you go.
My potions. Oh no, my potions.
Yeah.
Not my precious liquor.
Yeah, sweet liquor. Anyway, you take 6 damage, so 6 off your endurance as it crashes into you. Boom! You both you realize that could have been much worse.
Wait, so I have an endurance 3 though.
Yep. So here's what's going to happen. You're about to take your first wound. All right.
Yeah.
4. So you are a mage. 8, 6. So I need to set this up real quick, and I'll tell you what happens. Okay, so I will tell you whenever you take a wound, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So I roll a d8 to see which attribute. I roll your damage die to see what happens in general. And if it's in the trauma range, which means it gets marked off in the negatives, there's a chance you're just dead. Like a 50-50 straight up chance you're dead. Like there's not much you can do about it. So 1, 2. It's to your guts. So you take two check marks on your guts from right to left.
Okay, so
Yep.
that does move you into the trauma zone into a -1.
Yep. So you're pretty scratched up, but you're not dead or anything like that. You just you strained a muscle or something along those.
I don't need all of my ribs.
No, you know what? Extra ribs, those are for suckers and nerds. Who has all the ribs?
No, I thought you had to get rid of. I think you're supposed to get rid of your ribs to become a sucker. Anyway,
Okay, so that was on 2. Let's go on to 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm at 4.
Great.
I'm going to the one. I'm gonna pour acid on its head.
Okay, great. You have a vial of acid?
No, I'm just gonna use an arrow.
Oh yeah. So just so you know, it's not that kind of acid.
What kind of acid?
You have like lysergic arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like an LSD. It's more like an LSD arrow. It'll do damage, but it's more like an LSD arrow.
Well, hey,
Oh.
if you get this thing on LSD, it's pretty much useless anyway. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen.
I don't know. I'm doing pretty good right now.
That's where these boulders came from. I'll shoot an arrow at it.
That's fantastic. Yep, and so there's 2 bloom in the air, so increase the target by 2.
Okay, great. So 12, or I guess, it's, what's the ace, or I guess it's whichever's higher, so 15 is the total I need to hit.
16 AC, yep.
Okay, 16 AC?
Yep, they have a 16 AC.
To my mind arrow? Okay.
It's you know what? It got really complicated to like not make 5 rolls. So that was the easiest solution.
Yeah, no,
it's still a physical arrow that hits them.
Then I do not think it, because it's a level 2 spell plus 2, so that'd be 14, or 4 plus 4, or.
So all right, so it's a wits check. So you're going to add 1 to your wits modifier plus 2 more for your
memory. No, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Right, so that's a total of plus 3. It's a level 2 rank 2 spell, so it's a 13 plus 3 more is 16, or armor class 16. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Your spell, you try to cast it, it comes out. You're like, it's the stress of combat is just too much. And you're like, no, I'm used to things being calm, man. I don't know why I think you out as a little bit of a hippie. I'm sorry. I don't know that that's.
I mean, look, my background is wealthy layabout, so clearly I just.
Oh, a Trustafarian. I see.
Yeah.
How are the arrows you're a hippie?
All right. Okay. Well, then, Dave, I think you're the last one to go.
I'm gonna attack with my Rensu.
Your huge weapon comes swinging through,
and completely misses.
Like, what's completely misses?
I only got a 4.
A 4, so that's more than 10 less than the target of 16, which makes it a fumble. Give me a D6 roll.
1.
1, yeah, on the micro fumble chart, you swing your weapon super wide in this really tight space. You're trying not to hit your friends, and you open yourself up. For a quick counterattack. The boulder like leans in and goes for a solid jab. 14. What's your armor class?
13.
13, and boom! Absolutely, like uppercuts you right in the armpit for 5.
Okay.
And they're mumbling. They're like, you think they're talking and shouting to each other. The one up top is still up top. It hasn't rolled down into the area. But you guys are pretty packed tight in here right now. There's the only points of egress are either through the black flame and into the dungeon, or out the alcove space back into the ravine to a good solid 15-foot drop. So there you go. Anyway, these guys don't seem to be relenting at all. You think they're actually maneuvering to put themselves in between you and the door itself, just as a note. And so please choose your actions, roll your initiative. Let's do this thing.
Hey, just real quick, the door's cracked open. Is it enough that we could get through?
No, it's just cracked open like maybe that much or so.
Maybe
you could go up there and push it open. You'd have to get up there and find out. But there is all this black flame, which, by the way, is incredibly agitated right now. Like it doesn't even look. It's almost like it looks almost like a swarm of a million black ants just writhing all over the place. It's not acting like fire at all. And you can see like inexplicable flashes of white streaks in there as well. It reminds you of the Nimbus, frankly. Cool. So there we go. Anybody get a 1? Scott, what are you up to?
I hit that one again, and this time I did 6 points of damage.
Yeah. What are you hitting with?
Machete. It's all I have.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Actually, these things are made out of stone.
Yeah.
I'll use my pride ball.
Okay. Cool.
It's a crowbar.
Yeah, that's completely valid. Yeah. Bam! You smash him. What'd you do? How much did you do? You said 6. Yeah,
And
you
I rolled an 18. I'm assuming an 18's a hit.
Yeah, 16 to hit these things. Yeah, 16 total hit these things. Like you smash it. There's a huge chunk that falls out, almost in, like where you hit it. It almost looks like pieces of brick or masonry are falling out that are like mixed in with the actual boulder components. Like what the hell are these things? All right, that was on 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man,
That's me.
And me. Okay.
I'm gonna like. Can I put some distance between me and these rock boys?
Where are you going? Which way are you going? Basically, you got 2 paths. If you want to put distance, think of it. You're like in a 20-foot corridor. One end goes into the black flame in the unknown dungeon situation, and the other is out in a 15-foot drop to the ravine. Those are your 2 choices.
Okay, I'm gonna go more towards the ravine.
All right, yeah, you're actually gonna head out. You're gonna try to climb out, jump out. What are you doing? Or just slide that way? Because otherwise, you're over there. You don't have to drop down. You just get over that real quick.
I'm just trying to get over. Okay, then I just get over there and I'll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You kind of dodge and maneuver. Like you're not getting away. This is too small of a space. It's too tight. And they're all over the place. Plus, you can hear the one that was still up top going, "Hi-yi!" like shouting something. It sounds like someone pouring gravel out of a sack, like onto the sidewalk. And it looks like he's like jumping down. You realize he's got like slightly larger, beefier arms and legs as well. So he seems like a good, solid, tough guy. All right. So that was on 4, and then these guys are swinging like crazy. All right. So there's going to be 1 on each of you guys now. Big guy, the new guy that was up top, is going for rigor. I'm going to do rigor last. So starting with Guro, one of them turns and goes at you, and that is a solid hit. He grabs a hold of you and actually rams you up against the side of the wall for a solid 9 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely brutal.
Really hurt. Okay.
Is it a wound?
No, I'm still got health.
Yeah. So as long as your endurance is above 0, like you're fine, right? You're just like, think of it as being exhausted more than anything else. These aren't real wounds. This is like taking scratches and bruises, things like that. And then Scott, Silk is trying to look like a smooth pimp is the term the kids are using these days. Unfortunately, you look like both a sucker and a chump, which is known as a sucker chump that takes an 8-point hit from one of these older spirits. It actually like pushes you up against the wall and then starts to crush.
That was not fun.
Yeah. And then versus Rigor with your AC of 13. Holy shit. I don't know how I fucking missed with that, but I missed.
Yeah.
Boom! He lands right on the edge, kind of like stumbles a little bit as he's taking a huge swing. This fist, made out of like nothing but pure granite, is the size of your head. It's like somebody's like swinging a bowling ball right at you. You're like, ah! You kind of move out of the way. Your armor gets up and kind of pushes you on your vines. Boom! It smashes into the wall. So now the situation is there's the 3 of you, and you guys are surrounded basically by these boulder spirits who are like pushing in and going for the crush. That was on 4, 5.
It was just me.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, Dave, you want to take this one on the edge? You want to knock this one off on the edge?
Well, the one that has me against the wall. How big are these things?
These things are pretty good size, man. They're like 6-7 foot round ovoid egg-shaped boulders. They're like boulder dudes. They're boulder spirits.
They have like a neck, though, right?
Think of it more like an egg with arms and legs.
Okay.
Not really a neck.
And
I'm
just gonna do a Sparta kick to this guy. Get him away from me.
Is this an ability that you have?
No.
Okay. Nope. That is a thing that some people have as an actual strong ability. Great. Just give me a guts check, just like you're making a standard melee attack. And if you're successful, you're gonna get some distance on this dude as you shove him back.
That is a 20.
That is a 20. Yeah. Boom! You kind of kick him, and he stumbles back, almost tipping and rolling over. But we both wobble, but they don't fall down. He like stumbles and like stands nice and firm, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the end of the round, and it looks like you can see like little bits of rock are rolling and like recollecting onto the one that's damaged.
Boo.
Boo indeed. Boo indeed. All right, let's do this next round. Here we go. Choose your actions. So you guys are still surrounded, but you're not. But all hope is not lost. There's still options and possibilities. All right, anybody get a 1? I got a 1. All right.
Cool.
So the last bloodbath I ran, so at Ironweld on Saturday afternoon, the first half of the game was just an absolute murder fest. I was killing and that's a game where it's all about lots of PCs dying off.
Right.
The dice were just hot shit. I was like, ah. And then the last half hour where it's my power play, I could not roll to save my life. And those guys were just walking all over me. It was super awesome. So the dice giveth, the dice taketh away. Anyway, in this particular case, Gura, you managed to actually use your Razor and keep this guy, continue to keep him a little bit at bay. He can't get you. Silk, the one that's got you pressed up against the wall, continues to press and crush. 5 more damage as he's grinding you into the wall.
And then that pushed me into the wound range.
Okay, how many points?
So 5 and 8 is 13. So 4 points.
4 points. So you're going to take a 4-point wounds to your moves. Unfortunately, okay. You'll be cool and you realize if you weren't so freaking agile, it would have absolutely killed you. But you're going to get a cool scar, you twisted your ankle or something awful like that. Okay, and last but not least, Rigger the Shaman. Okay, Rigger. So I'm not sure what you've got left for damage. I can't remember, but I'm going to go with this because that's a nice big damage roll. The boulder thing grabs you, pulls you close.
Can I spend my vine?
Yeah, well, you can. That'll reduce some damage. I'm still gonna play this thing out
Yeah.
I'll let you do that. Roll usage on your vine. You're still going to get hurt, but maybe not as bad.
So it's a D6?
Yes.
Okay, 5.
5. Okay, yeah. So you're going to take only 5 points of damage in this case.
Right.
Nonetheless, he still pulls you up close to his face, shuts something, and fucking flings you out the ravine, the doorway into the ravine. So you take 5 points of damage from the grabbing and the throwing. Are you already wounded? Do you have any guns left? Okay, so that.
No.
So a 7 is your lowest attribute. So whatever your lowest attribute is takes those points.
My lowest so it's whatever my lowest attribute is. I think I'm dead because I only had so many guts.
Yeah. How many is it then?
I don't know because I wasn't playing. I think how many did I lose last time?
I don't know, man. I got a lot of numbers I'm working with.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I lost 3.
You lost. I'm pretty sure you lost 3 last time.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have 1 point of guts left.
Yeah. All right. So you kind of land at the bottom of the ravine, everything's, your breath is knocked out of you, and you're my coccyx, my pareidolia, my xiphoid process. Or all the other weird body parts names I can think of. You're not dead, but you are in dire shape. Your head is spinning. You're you feel as though you're almost completely crippled. All right, so that's on 1, 2, 3.
I got
I'm at 2. I was at 2.
All
I
right.
got 3.
Can I change my action now?
Yeah, what do you want to
Suddenly
do? Yep,
I'm gonna do Song of the People and heal all that damage that was just done to all of us.
that sounds great. That's what your abilities are for, man.
Yeah, let's Song of the People that. Yeah, so we're all back. We're
How does
like
that
all
work?
damage that we just took is gone.
Cool.
So I'm not.
Uh,
I'm
So
not wounded.
that's a one time
you're not wounded.
only. Done in the last turn. No one is damaged at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All of the rock people seem to be in delightful, perfect repair.
Wait,
Right.
does that even affect the rock people?
No, they're regenerating.
All damage, including
Oh.
all damage, including death, done in the last turn.
Oh, so it's all damage. Okay.
It's all the people, man.
Oh.
I don't consider them people. I can't direct that.
It is a non-directable. But you know,
All right.
honestly, but since this is a character that you like, I'm just going to let the damage stand because you wouldn't have known that. Yeah, you wouldn't have known that. Sorry.
Yeah, I know it. Like,
Yeah, we're good.
but
We're good.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys are all fine though. You're like, oh, you're singing the song of your people, and you guys feel your wounds kind of stitch and knit back together. All endurance damage is healed. All of your other physical damage is going to be healed. Yeah, great, done.
Then I go on 3.
And 3.
So does this thing have me like pinned against the wall, or can I move?
You can move. I'm just, I'm going with continued damage as just a narrative description right here. It just sounds cool. Just
Right.
dragging you against the wall is neat.
Can I make it through the flames?
You can absolutely make a break and run through the flames.
I break and run through the flames.
You break and you run through the flames. Here you go. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to make a luck check, and it's going to be a target 15. If you fail it, you're going to die, and if you survive, you're still going to take a D12 damage.
All right. Can I spend luck on this?
You may spend luck on your luck check.
Then I'm spending luck on my luck check.
That's fine. Just use your new modifier.
Oh, wait, this. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, spending luck on the luck check is a very popular maneuver.
Ooh, yes. So that gives me +5, right?
Yep, 1 point of luck gives you +5. Yep.
And then I use my new modifier, which is going to be a -1, so I get a +4. So that's 20.
Oh, look at that! Yeah,
Yeah.
you successfully don't instantly die as the flames start to grab, and sear you to death. Oops, and let's roll that D12. And yeah, it's just a moderate 6 points.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a moderate 6 points. As you kind of you stumble into this chamber that's just filled with blackness. There we'll come back to that situation. What's up, Neil? All right, so that was on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're in there somewhere.
I'm gonna attack with my Rensu.
All right, that's great.
That is a 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
All right, yeah.
Sorry, 5 points of damage. 6 points of damage.
92 points of damage. How many?
6.
6. All right, 6, 6, 6. Got it. Check.
Can't do math.
Math is for suckers and nerds. All right, boom! You're smashing into. So currently the party is actually kind of separated in 3 spaces. Just to clarify this, right? So up, we've got Rigger the shaman, who's down at the bottom of this ravine, looking up, oh God, how do I even climb that? Climbing, not your strong suit. We've got Silk, who, unless they can see in the dark, is going to have some other special issues. Who's run through the black flames, bully their way through the golden door, and is in the darkness and can just hear weeping and crying going on. And then we've got Gura, who's completely surrounded by all three of these boulder spirits, and they're all pointing at him, going like that. 2 of them with their little stubby hands, and then one with his big beefy Trogdor hands. All right, So, let's figure out what the hell we're doing here, and I guess roll initiative. And this is perfect. And you guys can also hear my favorite thing in the world, which is boom, another big step as the great turtle moves, and you can hear the sound of a rock slide up above. All right, cool. Anybody on a 1?
1.
I'm. It's great. Mess me up, Chief.
Well, Grandpa said that when you're surrounded, you run. So I'm running into the fire.
Great. Hey, that is perfectly valid. Give me a luck check. Target 15.
I can spend 2 lucks on this, right?
You can spend multiple points of luck.
I'm going to spend 2 luck on it.
All right, great.
That is a 17.
All right, so that is a success. Fantastic. And the D12 is a solid 11. As you run through the flames, you're like, yeah! They're running up your leg, and like the flames, and honestly, you're probably gonna have a long conversation with Silk about this later. They didn't even really feel exactly like flames, but more like thousands and thousands of tiny scratches, like as your flesh is being kind of pulled apart. But you stumble into the darkness. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then on 2, well, yeah. All right. What are you gonna do?
So I want to pull a torch out of my.
Great. Give me a usage die.
2.
All right. Hey, no, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's for. Yeah. You pull out kind of this crappy, oily old stick with a bunch of like half wet cotton and like start to try to light it. It's gonna take a minute. This thing is not designed for quick speed. Also, it's damp. It smells vaguely of urine.
Is Gora on fire at all?
No, neither of you are on fire. I mean, you both ran through the flames, but they just seem.
I was going to use Gora to light my torch, but I guess I can't do
that. Yeah. Slick moves. Nice moves, dude. Okay, cool. So my guys are going to. They're definitely not following you in. So. Yeah, you don't know what they're doing. Nobody has eyes on them. But Rigger, you can hear they're doing something. There's clearly some boulder-based conspiring going on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast. I was gonna cast Protection of the Saints, but that doesn't seem like it would be as useful at this moment. I have. Like, can I use, like, my vine, like, it's, like, semi-autonomous vine armor. Can I use that plus, like, something from my adventuring gear to try and climb up?
No, I'm not going to let you use your vines. That's already got its own cool. It's already pretty
That's
cool. I'm going to do, but, yeah, you can pull out, like, a climbing kit or something.
Yeah.
Or some Titans or something. Yeah, so give me a usage roll.
Or wait, no, it's an 8. Let's see. That's a 4.
Yeah, give me a moves check, and I'll give you a 4-point bonus. Just a target 12 to climb up this if you're looking.
I am able to climb up.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, you're like you pull out some stuff. You use these pythons, and you get up to the top, and there's the 3 boulder guys just waiting.
Are they? No, I'm looking up for. I'm not like going directly into. Like, I'm not going to climb up into like being like, hi guys.
You're pretty sure they're just up and over. They're still in that thing. Yeah, you're kind of hanging there, like thinking about what to do next.
Yeah, I'm not like jumping directly into the 3 boulder guys.
Yeah, I didn't know. You seemed like the throw caution to the wind kind of guy.
Yeah, so far so useful.
All right. 2, 3, 4. Is that everybody? Is everybody gone? Dave, have you gone? Is that everybody? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And as you're hanging there, as Rigger, as you're hanging there trying to like figure out what to do, you can hear there's another rock slide has come tumbling down. You can see it actually kind of cascading over the ravine to where you guys were up top before. It doesn't seem to be affecting you down here in this particular ravine. All right. So. Scott, I'm going to say that you like boom, kind of at the end of the round, you and Gura, you've gotten like this weak ass little torch. It's maybe about like 10, 15 feet of dim ass light. It's not going to last very long, but it's outside of combat scale. So I'm going to you guys are kind of holding over there. while we deal with whatever David
Okay.
is up to with rigor.
These feel like enchanted creatures. Am I correct in that?
I mean, enchanted is very, very specific.
Okay, that is a specific thing then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, so you're able to damage them without magical weapons. Chances are they're and you don't think they were summoned as such, so that
Okay.
kind of reduces their enchantedness for protection of the
Well,
saints.
I'm just because I get protection. I can put protection of the saints on myself. And it's
Right, that's what I'm
weird
saying.
to
This
play.
spell isn't this.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
this. Yeah, that's not the one you want.
No. Okay.
I would have given you the heads up on that. Don't worry.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna do okay. I guess yeah. We roll or
Yeah. Let's roll.
sweet. Cool.
All right. Did you get a 1?
1. I did get a 1.
Yeah. You have to.
So I'm gonna cast ventriloquism
Mm-hmm.
to be over on the other side, being like, sweet. Now that I'm over here, I can sneak in.
And that's what it's for. All right.
And I do wonder if this counts as one of my terrible traits.
No, your terrible traits can never be beneficial to you in any
Okay,
capacity.
that's fair.
So there's 3 gloom, so the target is 15.
And that's a 16.
There you go. All right, yeah, you successfully do that. You ow, ooh, I just hit my little lamp. You throw your voice that's echoing out in the ravine somewhere.
Like it's over. Yeah, it's just like, great, from this sneak attack area, I'll be able to sneak in, and those boulder guys will never find me if they came rushing over here.
Yeah, you successfully do that, and a moment later, you definitely hear the sound of slow and cautious stone kind of slowly moving across stone.
Okay.
Yeah, you think they're possibly they're intrigued, but you don't think they're completely easily fooled. But they might be. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm assuming that was their moving.
Whatever they've done, they've done.
Okay.
What you can hear definitely though is the sound of kind of rocks clattering and forming up together.
I'm gonna talk about it and be like, great. Because the duration is for 2 turns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So
20 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just keep talking about things like the bomb I'm building, the anti-rock bomb that I'm building over there.
All right.
And I think this is I don't know if comedy skill.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is they're in there. They're either gonna notice you or not, because you're going to hover hanging down below. They've just got a chance to notice you hanging down below. You're creating a pretty solid distraction. So I'm going to say, for a moment, you can actually see one of them right on the edge, just the very edge of them, looking out and kind of looking around, but only one of them.
All right. I mean, fuck it. I guess I just got to make a break for it, I guess, with you guys. Seems like.
All right, I'm gonna bounce back to the other guys here for a second.
Cool.
The timing is going to get a little janked up, but that will be absolutely no problem. Okay, so you're standing in kind of in a corridor, the dead end of a corridor here. Like I said, your light, you can't see particularly far. Back behind you, where the door and the black flame that you ran through, there's just a wall that's just covered in scratch marks and black soot and scorching, and you can hear kind of a gentle weeping, echoing through the chamber. The hallway goes down in front of you, well beyond your pitiful torchlight.
So, Goro, I think and I whisper this, I'm not talking, I'm like, hey, Goro, and I kind of motion with my head in that direction.
Yeah, I know.
We head in that direction.
All right. Oh, man, where does this always... I never want this chat window shows up. It fucks my screen up. Hang on a second. Yeah, so you guys are slowly, cautiously making your way that direction. The sound of crying is absolutely everywhere. And in here, it almost feels like a tomb more than it does anything else. There's nothing specific about it. It's just the walls are austere. They're relatively smooth. Flagstones on the floor, neatly fitted together with mortar. There's not even really any dust or grime anywhere that you can see. Eventually, you're coming. You see the corridor widens up into a T intersection, almost like a small antechamber with passages that lead off to the left and to the right. You can see there's a mosaic fit into the floor, a circular mosaic fit into the floor, and like a small altar or shrine on the far side, on the far wall. Off to the left or to the right, off to the left is actually dirty and filthy, and to the right is relatively clean, as you guys have been walking through.
I think we should probably check the shrine.
Let's go.
Cool. Yep. You guys walk up there, and I'm gonna have you both make it.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, as I get close enough where my light could actually see there,
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of try and look at it and see if like anything's kind of jumping out on me. Is there any kind of like pressure plates on the floor? Like anything that I can see around the shrine like that?
Yeah, no, that all seems pretty legit. Those are things to check for. You can see like on the inlay on the floor, the mosaic on the floor is it's definitely of a female, possibly like an elfin or fairy figure or something like that, bent over, holding their head in their hands. You also notice the tile work. The tile work, while exquisite, is also it also seems kind of like loose and shoddy. The altar is not very big, or altar or shrine is not very big. There's dozens of candles kind of around the outside edges, and hundreds of little tiny figurines, maybe little clay figurines that are dotting that space. All right, jumping back to the other guy, the other crew. Yeah. What do you want to do? Because my guys are about to make a choice.
These aren't humanoid enough either, are they? To try.
Well, yeah, you think that the thing you might be running into is for these guys, they probably are. They be monsters, not humans.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try and sneak, and I'll probably spend some luck to do that.
All right. So like just up and over and into the passageway towards the door.
Yeah, just like while their backs are turned, I'm just gonna boop 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 boop, boop just run through.
All right. I'm gonna tell you that no amount of luck spent here is going to help because they're not, their backs aren't turned.
Their backs aren't turned.
It's a short twist. You're like, okay, I think now. You heave yourself up. The one that was looking out, you could have gotten by him, but the other two are just in there waiting and absolutely see you. You're like, oh,
cool.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's that. Like all of your sneaking prowess, your vines kind of are hold you a little tighter, and you get the very distinct feeling that everyone is terribly concerned about the situation.
Okay, well, so like if I get up, I get up and I see, and that's basically
the thing. And they're seeing you, you're seeing them. Everyone's like, oh, like they weren't expecting you, and you weren't expecting them. So, what do you like? I guess we're immediately like rolling back into combat. They see the big beefy one in particular. You're pretty sure it smiles. It's just the rocks kind of shift a little bit. It gets possibly a smirk, and it's definitely doing one of those things. They also look like they've probably healed up any wounds that they might have had.
Yeah, of course.
Absorbing rocks from the ground and around. You can see like the slightly discolorations on them from the rock sources around here as they've patched up their wounds. Very Japanese repair style, whatever that's called, and I can't remember suddenly. So choose your action and roll those dice.
All right, cool.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
1.
All right, have at it. What are you doing?
I mean, can I just run around them? I can't see this, so I'm trying to visualize. But
yeah, I know.
The goal would be they're big, fast. They're not that fast. They're big rock things.
Yeah, they're not that, but the corridor is not that big either. So I'm gonna say if you can drop me a moves 15, I'm gonna let you like just absolutely dodge around these guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn some luck to do that.
You're making a run for it. Yeah.
That was kind of what I meant earlier. That's what I was saying. Is I was trying to burn luck to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna burn 2 points of luck.
Okay.
And that is 19.
Yeah. You dodge through them. I assume you're just diving into the flames.
Yep.
Door.
Let's do it.
Go ahead, make your luck 15.
Okay, I'm gonna just spend another 2 points of luck. Fuck it.
Might as well. What's the worst that could happen?
17. I need
your minuses too.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm still at +0, so.
Some characters had a ton of luck. You take nine points of damage as the flames bite, scratch, and rip your flesh apart as you're diving through. So that's pretty cool. All right.
What does it hit?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all wounds. Okay.
Yeah, I have 3 endurance unless that recovers.
I can't remember everything. Hang on.
Yeah, no, I have no.
5, 6. 5, 6 is your wits.
All right, that's actually fine. I'll take that.
Okay.
2, 3,
it's your
4,
witch, but you
5,
do.
6.
But you are unconscious from that wound. All right. So.
I'm unconscious from. Okay.
Yeah, you just took a massive head trauma. Like your bell got rung. You both Silk and Gura, from where you are, two things are going on. All right, you're kind of like looking at the. Actually, I'll let you look at this a minute more, then I'll tell you what's going on. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Dave, what do you want to be doing here?
So it's just figures and stuff. There's no like bowl or anything like that for the seance or anything like that. Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, Silk, you're smarter than me. What do you think this is?
I wouldn't be sure about that.
Trust me, you're smarter than me.
So I don't really see anything else here that's jumping out at me. So we could try and see if there's something here, a lever or a switch, something we could click on that might open something. But that same thing might also be a trap that kills us. Yep. So
as Silk is waxing poetic, using all of his knowledge of a ruffian to avoid the delicate potential traps, you hear the distinct sound of rigor. Going and collapsing back the way you came. At the same time, you hear kind of almost a wet splash from down the clean hallway.
Can we see anything in that direction?
Not with your terrible ass torch, which is about to go out.
Do you have a torch?
I mean, you can have multiple torches. You just got to make a pull out of your bag.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I'll make a pull out of my bag and try to light one.
Yeah, because we need to, and you could use mine to light yours, so we don't plunge into darkness.
8.
Okay, so the die drops down to a 6. So he grabs his pack and just empties a bunch of stuff out. There's a lot of like empty nip bottles, several like condom wrappers. But eventually, like an old half-eaten Snickers bar and a torch. That's going to last for a couple turns.
Well, we light that sucker using my torch.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah. It goes up. What do you guys want to do?
I want to move towards where the wet sound is, but when I do that, I'm also trying to look on the walls to see if I can see any torches.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. You move towards where you heard the wet sound. And Dave, Gura, suddenly Silk just absolutely like stops moving, like mid stride. And yeah. And like, oh cool. And he's like, oh, that's super weird. He's like slowly moving towards you, but like in the same position.
It's like he's sliding towards me.
Yeah.
Well, that stinks.
And that's when your torchlight suddenly like catches, like there's almost this like wall, like this shimmering wall around him, like yeah, that's your torch is picking up.
Grandpa says not to deal with magic. I see why now. And I will try to get to the point where I can kind of just barely reach him and pull him towards me.
Fantastic. So here's what happens. You're gonna make a luck save, and it's gonna be a solid target 18.
Oh.
If you fail this, you are also paralyzed within the gelatinous cube.
And this is straight. I can't spend luck, right? You said.
No, yeah, you can. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll spend 2 luck to make it a 10.
One shot.
10. 17. So not enough.
And that is not enough. All right. So
Hell yeah.
Rigger has no memory, of course. Scott, Silk has all the memories of not being able to move and feeling his flesh dissolve, the burning and not being able to scream, his eyes like suddenly going into blackness, the muffled sounds of his friend like grunting in the background. Please roll me a d6 and a d6.
5 and 4.
A breeze dances across your skin. Sunlight like seems to be coaxing you from your slumber as you open your eyes and you take a look around. You're at the edge of an absolutely spectacular lake. There's the sun glistening off of it, birds flying. There's even some antelope, but with these weird circular horns that are connected up, drinking, that suddenly look up startled in your direction. Butterflies flying around them. In the reeds over there, near the edge of the shell, you see a fish jump. But the lake is still and silent. How many times have you woken up like this?
Am I alone? I look around.
Oh no! Your companions are there, like stretching.
Okay. So, guys, did anyone else have like a really funky dream, or are we just like doing this over and over again?
I don't know. Am I unconscious? I don't know what's going on.
No, you're waking up. That was for everybody.
Oh, okay. So wait, so I jumped into the gelatinous cube?
No, but it came in while you were unconscious. That would be a solid assumption, at least.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize. Okay.
This explains the fog from before.
Yeah. So it's a.
Oh, that's as slippery as a piggy wiggy.
Either a guy, or you got some of that LSD shit into all of us.
Yeah. Boom. You feel the great turtle, the ever living one. Boom. His steps continue to move forward. The ground sways underneath you. Off to one direction, you can see there's the woods, the valley, and in the distance you can see the mountains.
So there's two ways to basically look at this. One, this kind of gives us a little bit of freedom to just do whatever the fuck we want. Or two, God knows how many times we've died, and we're just going to keep continuing this circle.
Is all of our stuff recovered now?
I mean, yeah, you've got all the stuff that you started with.
No, but like my guts and stuff, like all the points we spent.
Oh, yeah, you're perfectly fine. Everyone's perfectly healed. I was waiting for someone to ask.
Option one?
I feel like we would know in our bodies.
Right, but there's also some aspect of players playing. You got to make it mysterious for everybody.
Yeah.
No, I would have told you. Don't worry. Yep. But yeah, you guys, you look yourself over. You're like, oh man, my leg's not broken anymore. What the hell?
So
You can see kind of not on the far side of the lake, but a good patch down from where you are. There's a figure, like you can just catch the edge of a figure, like I don't know, maybe stretching or doing yoga. It's a
Yeah, I
good
mean, guys, I think
away.
we could I mean, since since we're all recovered, we could just sneak through again, do the knock, and I got Song of the People that would just keep us from getting to
Oh
it
no,
from
Song of
the.
the People, you used it once. It's gone forever.
Okay, it's gone now.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
gone
that doesn't
forever.
recover.
Yeah, that's a one time
um,
only.
I'm in no rush to go back to those stone things or the gelatinous cube. I'm good. I'm good. I
I'm
say we
just
go
good,
somewhere
baby.
else.
I mean, we have to kind of go back. I mean, that is kind of the mission, though, right?
Well, here's the thing. We were there and we didn't see her.
But you
We
did hear
See
found
her.
any? You did
we
hear weeping.
okay. We found a little bit of an altar and some middle figurines and a friggin' gelatinous cube. So, I mean, do you really want to go back there and fight those stone things again?
Well, we know they're there now, so
You do.
All right, so I'm just going to kind of throw this out here. Um, I'm more of a breaking and entering kind of guy, or a clubbing a guy over the head kind of guy. I'm not a guy who's fighting these big stone eggs.
Yeah,
So unless
the
we
stone
come
well,
eggs
up
are
with
good.
a plan that actually might work against these things, I just think we're going to keep dying and waking up. And I don't know if this is like a cat and we hit a certain number and we don't wake up anymore, but I'd rather not test that too much.
hmm.
Yeah.
So,
No guts, no glory.
Gora, Gora, your
Yeah.
I
specialty
mean,
is kind of smash and bash. So, do you got anything we could work with here?
I mean, those guys were putting it to me, so
I think the thing is, if we decided not to fight them and just get through the door,
We couldn't fit through the door.
we had to open it further.
Well, here's an idea also. We could try taking a different tact towards the door, but
like,
I don't think repeating what we already did is a good option.
I mean, some of it worked, just not all of it.
Okay, but you did your magic thing. The door opened a crack, and we died. So
No, hold on. In between that, we got really beat up by rocks.
okay,
You guys did get beat up by rocks. Technically, it was a band, so
Rock
No,
band.
there it is. Yep, did it. Did it. Can't take it back. It's on the internet. It's forever. Fucking admit that pun. I don't feel bad.
so
I'm removing one of your ranks
Regret
in
nothing.
comedy.
I would like to try
Uh,
it again with a better plan, not just repeating the plan that already didn't work.
What happens if we ventriloquize them?
well, maybe we should explore someplace else. Maybe there's something else on the island that, or this
Well,
turtle that
hold
would
on
help.
1 second. We're all forgetting something that happened way back when. We found the plant that told us if we sprinkled ogre blood on it, they would give us something. Maybe they could give us something to deal with those stone things. I
Once
know
we
this
get the
is a
stone things
joke,
to follow us to the plant.
but no, we're looking for an ogre.
All right, so we went to the one mountain and we didn't find the ogre. Do we want to go to the other mountain to find the cave?
I'm up for that. Or
Okay.
there's
Once we have
Because
the ogre
there's
fight the
Rigor
stone guys.
does Rigor have any kind of tracking device spell?
No, once again, I'm not good at that stuff.
Okay.
well, we could spend 3 months and I could train you all to how to fight.
So,
Be a man.
I mean, I'm okay with this, but it has to be played out in real time.
so there are like
Fuck our
plants and stuff.
families.
There are
We
like
live here
plants
now.
and stuff. There are like plants and stuff here, right?
Can you say that again, Scott?
There's like plants and stuff here, right?
Yeah, you're about on the edge of a lake. It's spectacular. It's beautiful. There's grasses. There's reeds. There's little
All
shrubs.
right. So
Like I said, like all that going on. You can saw some fish jumping around in the actual water.
I do have again phytomancy, which depending on what strain of thought you review, that also works for divination.
Yeah. What are you looking to do with it?
I'm going to see if I can talk to the plants to divine where this ogre might be.
Okay, cool. Give me a phytomancy check, target 12.
So how does this work?
It's a skill check, just like a gut. There, it's a check just like guts. So D20 plus your score.
So it's +2.
Yep.
Okay.
So by the way, the one thing I'm sorry, when I said before that all your damage healed up, that doesn't include luck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys were burning that super hard, and I appreciate that, but that stays where it's at. So guts, wits, and moves, and I guess technically stability would recover, but luck is universal. That one doesn't like magically heal back up.
Right, no problem. It's actually the only thing
I wasn't clear
at the moment I died.
But hey, it's still a one shot.
I did not succeed. What did I need?
12, I think I said.
Oh my god, I rolled a fucking 11.
Yeah, look at that. The reeds.
Hold on one second. I could use luck here though, can't I? To get a D6.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty easy roll.
So
yeah, just try to roll a 1 or higher. Do it. Do it. Did you do that? Did you do it?
Beautiful.
You got it? Okay. I actually do have. If we were playing with fate points, I have a way to negate that. just as a side note. So I love asking people to roll a 1 or higher. But we're not playing with that nonsense tonight. So you start talking to the reeds that are at the side of the lake, and they're like, "Oh, and it's a perfect morning, and you're a tall plant, aren't you? You're so tall, so majestic. Are you drinking deeply? Drink of the sun, drink of the water, drink of the earth. Oh." Also, what's up, bro?
Well, I was trying to use them to kind of divine where this.
Sorry, let me rephrase. You should talk to them and ask them questions now.
Oh, okay. So okay. I was just okay. You happen to know where a grass ogre would be?
Oh, a grass ogre. It sounds delightful. Anything made out of grass must be true and pure and good. No, the only thing we know is the vile demon there. And they kind of like lean and just generally sway heavily in the breeze, pointing toward that figure is doing their weird stretching or something. Like, no ogre here, friend.
Well,
ask them if they know anything about the rock guys.
Do you know anything about rock guys that look like eggs?
Rocks and stones of the earth, they must be pure and lovely things. Not like what's down below. Shudder. It doesn't poison the water, though. That's for the best. That one over there might, though, and they sway, pointing towards the guy stretching again.
Wait, what's under the earth?
Something dark, something terrible, under the water, so deep under the water.
All right, so I think we have 2 options here. Option 1 is we could go see what that figure is down there doing yoga. And option 2 is we can like tie some rocks to rigor and drop them in the water and see what he finds out.
Yeah, I breathe underwater. That's like one of the things about my character is he breathes underwater. That's like a cool thing.
Oh, you breathe underwater?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I really wasn't. So, someone.
I guess we've got to talk to the figure.
And you're the most naturey of the 3 of us, I think. So I think, if we don't go talk to the yoga man, I think you going to the bottom of the lake is the best option.
I mean, you could go swim around. You don't have to necessarily try to get to the bottom. But also, maybe it's not that deep.
And it's also something. They said it was dark and dangerous.
But remember, if you die, you're just going to wake up again here, so it's all good.
That's fair. I forget that's a recovery roll now.
Yeah, it's all good. And me and Gora are going to be waiting here to embrace you when you come back.
Perfect. Let's go talk to the weird guy.
All right, you guys are going over that direction then, or you want to?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go swimming.
No.
Sad state of affairs we live in. Such
Rigger,
a
you sure you don't want to take a little swim?
You're welcome to do it. You're not even wearing any armor.
Neither are you.
I got vines. They weigh me down.
Tammy thinks this is bullshit. By the way, that's what you named your bone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the snake.
Oh, that's the
Amy
snake.
Lynn.
Excuse me. My apologies. What's the bone's name?
Lyle.
Lyle thinks this is bullshit. Tammy is just enjoying the sun.
I think we should make the ogre our friend and then use him to fight the rocks.
I think the plant might be our best bet.
The really evil plant? You said I'm the nature guy. That was an evil ass plant.
Why was it evil?
The thing with the spectral death field around it.
It was just absorbing the light.
No, it was killing there was no life growing within the plant area.
Do anyway?
Well, they kind of argue. I just kind of walk over to the yoga demon.
Great.
Yeah. As these two are like having it out. Like, no, we should do this. No, well, clearly we should do this. Gura's actually just completely separated from the organization. And you've walked over their ways. You guys will notice him in a moment, but you're the first to see it. There's a well-muscled, like really well-muscled human, nude. Not a stitch on them, but of no particular gender, with the head of a gray wolf that are just glistening like with like thick, heavy sweat. They're standing inside of a hermetic circle, engaged in yoga that's defying information or defying all logic. Currently, they have the palm of their hand pressed into the tip of a dagger, being held by some massive pink demon covered in horns that seems to be like laying flat and as spread thin as possible. And as you approach, the yoga wolf like looks up at you and hops down. Says, "Excellent morning. Yes, it's good that you've returned. I've been looking forward to seeing how your progress is going, friend. Are the others coming?"
They're kind of arguing like two bickering cats.
They need to reform their chakras. Everything is out of alignment. They've closed all of their eyes and cannot see the truth of the world. Stretch with me, son. Stretch. And we're going to be doing Greet the Dawn with a Breath of Fire. And he starts doing some crazy breathing exercises. The rest of you are approaching. Dave, are you is Gura engaging in these with him?
Yeah, I mean he's a warrior. He's done exercises. It makes sense.
Yeah. And the yoga wolf says, "Oh, excellent work. Your enthusiasm is there, but alas, your technique is still terribly lacking. Rigor, silk, excellent. What are you arguing about? What has blocked your flow in this world? Do some stretches with me. Now we'll get down to child pose and begin. Yes? Down we go."
Can I just ask a quick question? And
Of
then
course.
we can dive head first into this because it sounds fascinating. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Silk.
Yes, I know. I've already established that by greeting you. You may call me Master. Mr. Wolf is also very popular with the kids these days, as they say. And he's as he's talking, the demon that's in the circle is kind of like skirting around the edges and just like licking the sweat off of this figure, and he either doesn't know or care what's going on with that.
Um,
I
He's
love
just
this
standing there,
eroticism.
spinning. You can't see what I'm doing. Spinning the dagger. That strange dagger in his hand.
I don't know if you realize this, but that demon thing is like licking you.
Oh, the servants. Yeah, and he kind of like, oh, get over there, and it like scuttles like in an uncomfortable manner, every joint bending the wrong way, just to the far side of the circle, where it like kind of squats down and it absolutely fucking stares straight at Silk, like shaking a little bit.
So
So,
so
yeah.
we found the Weeping Queen, but we could use some help
Oh,
taking her
good,
down.
good, good. How is she? How is she?
Weeping mostly.
Well, yes, there's always that. And can you, for me, please roll one six-sided die?
One.
One, fantastic. He says, "Well, of course she's weeping. As you know, 1,000 died because of her command. Ah, terrible, terrible. Now, on to stretching. Unless, of course, you've done what I asked."
So just gonna throw this out here because nobody else seems to want to throw this out here. We don't remember ever meeting you or what you asked us to do.
Oh, pish posh! Don't be ridiculous. That sounds like an excuse. Also, I see you haven't been doing your stretching simply by the way you're standing. Your hamstrings are tight, 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 and they need to loosen up. And your back is an absolute mess. We'll work on that in a moment. As you may recall, even if you choose not to, I was not asking per se, but definitely hoping that you would have helped Fox with their task. They're a good friend, you see, and absolutely in need of an assist.
Fox and Wolf are friends.
Well, yes. What is so funny about that? Are you a shaman, not friends with this ruffian and this bone speaker? And he kind of like, no offense.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're all the same species though.
what species is that?
Human.
If you say so. He turns and like begins to do like some very complex
Well,
yoga
well,
maneuvers. He's standing on like fingers that are in the wrong places. While his legs are bending out at crazy angles. You can actually see like sigils almost starting to form in the air as he stretches.
where might we find Fox?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? He wanders, wherever his mission takes him. I couldn't tell you where he is today, or where he was yesterday, or where he'll be tomorrow. I can barely understand myself sometimes. The circle is here, I'm here. The ritual must be completed.
Um, hey, Rigger,
Yeah.
this seems more in your circle of stuff.
Sure. I could start asking some more questions. This. Hey. Okay. So we solved the magical plant. I'm pretty sure that's evil.
Are you talking to the wolf now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the Nimbus is its song is still wonderful. I would personally be oh goodness, appreciative if it were in fact singing here in my circle. I love the sound of it anywhere on the shell. What a delight! But in my circle, mwah, magnificent. It would help soothe the nerves.
Cool. Okay. We dealt with some giant rock monsters, and they seem
Mm.
really hard to kill.
Oh, well, then maybe
Well,
killing them's the wrong answer. Is killing ever the right answer? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, it is. And suddenly changes his pose. Gravity, physics, neither of these things seem to have any impact on the poses that he's taking. the demon is immediately engaged with him as well, acting as like both a platform and a lift the whole time, like secretly like drinking the thick sweat off of this guy. It's absolutely horrifying to watch.
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
To each their own, of course. No, did you say you actually saw the queen?
We heard her. We got through the door.
You opened the door? Suddenly
Yeah.
his entire demeanor changes and he stops. He's like, huh, well then, why would you do such a damn fool thing? Sorry, I'm actually
What?
yelling. I need to tone my actual
No,
real
you're fine.
voice.
You're fine.
Oh, no. I'm scared my cat.
Well, I was pretty sure that was the mission. Why would we not open the door?
No mission of mine nor of Fox's. Your mission is your own. If it's not to be students of mine, then I don't know what your mission is, and I find it all quite distasteful. Your motives are
Oh,
currently
so we're not
suspect to
finding
me.
the queen.
Aren't you? Are you? I
Well,
don't know what you're
But
here
that's
to
how
do.
you gotta open the door to find the queen.
Leave that door closed.
Well, that I feel like you're giving us contradictory orders at this point.
What orders have I given you that are contradictory?
Find
Don't
the
be
queen.
ridiculous. No,
Find
I've
the
never
queen.
told you to find the queen. Not once.
Oh, okay. We
You
found
just
her.
told us-
Oh, yes,
How
you
do-
made that patently clear.
How do
you
we
just told us
complete
that we
the
had
ritual?
Fox.
Sorry.
That's what you told us.
Hang on a second, Scott. What were you saying, Dave?
How do you complete the ritual?
Oh, I must perform all 72 of the poses, 3 of which are the trickiest of poses, the most complex. I will say it would be much easier if I had more assistance, you know. And of course, I can gain more assistance if I have a better attitude. And I'll have the best of attitudes if you help Fox with his mission. Yes? Perhaps that'll put you back in my good graces. And you were saying, Scott?
I was just saying, well, the only thing that he asked us to do is find Fox, so we should go find Fox.
And what a delightful thing that would be. Good old Fox.
All right. Well, who's good at tracking? Because it's not me.
All right. So actually, what's our actual real life time here? This is
It's
a good.
10:30.
Okay. So this is a good point to pause out for a second, I think. So obviously this is not designed to be necessarily a one shot adventure.
I don't think so, based on what I was saying.
Yeah. And we're just starting to get like.
Considering we reset our whole adventure. Like,
Well, so,
No,
all
I
right,
mean,
so
like, we're
I just
coming
want
back.
to chat about it. So I haven't actually had any thoughts that the first thing you guys did would be to get into a fight in the front of the queen's door. That was not on my list. Normally, there's a lot more. I was expecting a lot more interaction with things before that. So that's good. That's good to see. But yeah, this is clearly this is an adventure that's got tons of information and mystery going on in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you're getting that vibe, and the frustration I was seeing is absolutely legit, and I was kind of expecting. Everybody made exactly the face I thought somebody was going to make at some point, especially during this second set here. What are your thoughts on this? Is it too out there? I mean, obviously, like I said, it's not good for a one shot. It's not a con game or anything like that. But
Well,
it's
no.
so,
an adventure.
I don't think it's too out there at all. I think it's very gonzo is, I think, a good word for this. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm very much an old school D&D, which is gonzo.
Sure.
You know, this is very obviously not a one shot.
Yeah.
And I kind of picked
Yeah.
it up after. I picked up this wasn't a one shot when we woke up the second time, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a hot minute.
Yeah.
No, I like the scenario. I think it's a cool scenario.
Yeah, and like there's a bunch of stuff that you haven't encountered yet that would would continue to like change. I'd love to like pick this up or play this again at some point as well. I mean, we can keep on. I'm just like thinking about this So as it's getting later, I'm an old man. I need some sleep soon.
It's not like there's not like a good. It's not like we're gonna reach a resolution, in the next 45 minutes.
No.
Kind
Oh
of.
no.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's one of those things where we could keep going, but then we run into that.
Yeah, if you look at the map and you kind of start piecing this together, this adventure takes a while. It was what I would imagine.
Right.
And
Yeah, that map is complicated. Yeah.
Well, not so much
It does lead
complicated.
into.
So the only thing that we've really done is the one mountain all the way on the left, and
Right.
we peaked at the lake, but we didn't go into the lake. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more areas to kind of
Yeah.
go through.
Oh, yeah.
Spent time at the Verdant Scrub. That's where you woke up the first time, and you went to Swayback Mountain, and now you're at the Lake of Tears. This is 3 of 7 of the locations. See, look at that, almost 50%.
I like this. I think it's a really cool concept.
Conceptually, I think having a rebirth kind of thing is very fun to do. It is one of those things where I almost want it introduced a little bit. Because it really felt like when we got it introduced, our kind of our choices were taken out of our hands.
Yep, there was a little bit of that on there.
And then, but that becomes.
Yeah, the opening choices definitely need some more something.
There's a level of this is probably my most common complaint, and also it's rampant in where I hate that point where we're all just sitting there looking at each other being like, well, what are we supposed to do?
Fair.
And I think there's a little more thrust in a direction.
Yeah. So my idea there is the very first time you wake up, you don't have any direction. You have one idea. Each location that you encounter in each location, each NPC is going to start feeding you information on what the bigger picture is. So
I don't actually have an issue with that. I've actually used variations of this, not this specifically.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
Cat's still scared. Like 3 minutes go by and then we just see a guy in a mask come in. This is the actual LARP. We have to find a mystery.
Or Duck comes in and there's a knife in his back. Drops.
Exactly.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know, problem.
having some cat politics in the house, and they just sparked up, of course.
No problem. So what I was
we're just happy you're alive.
Yeah.
What I was saying is I've used a variation of that. I think it's fine to start players off with a clean slate and then they start investigating. I think what kind of happens here, though, is instead of stumbling upon someone to talk to and starting to find information, we stumbled right into conflict. And
we stumbled into a plant first.
Well, the plant kind of is what sent us stumbling into the conflict, because he wanted the ogre's blood sprinkled on top of it.
And the plant, the Black Nimbus has some things that's got going on. Yeah, so one of the things I'm going to be curious over multiple play tests is the order in which characters are met and how that really kind of defines the adventure. And I think there's something there that I think is going to be really interesting.
Well, and I don't think it's a big shift, but the reason we found the Queen's Mountain is because the plant was just go find the ogre, and then we were
actually not at all why you found it.
Oh, well,
so I will tell you guys. Do you think we'll play this again?
I'm down to continue this.
I'm down to continue this.
Then I'm not going to tell you. That detail.
Well, I guess I don't mean in that sense though. But the reason we stumbled into that is we were like, which mountain are we going to go to? Let's just start checking the mountains, and then we found the mountain that had the person that we were looking for in the larger.
And that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly valid, honestly.
But I'm just saying, for at the beginning, if we go fight, having just a little more narrative direction of oh, this is the mountain range where the ogre lives. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. I don't know where the ogre might not necessarily live in the mountains at all.
That's fair. Okay,
Right.
we're like a general location.
Can't give that to you, and there's reasons.
All right, that's fair.
I see what you're saying though. I'm not saying your feedback is not valid. No, I see what you're saying. Having a little more push, a little more direction, and I think I know how I would approach that. I want to do that
Because
without.
none of us are navigators.
It has
So we
it
just
has
like,
nothing to do with navigation, honestly. Like you can just go to a location. That's it. You just choose a location. You can go there. It just takes time. That's not a problem. But I think I know. I'm going to add that.
and I think also I like not realizing it's not a one shot as we're doing, like, you know what I mean? As we're doing it, we all kind of discovered it wasn't a one shot.
Yeah, I didn't think it was probably going to be a one shot, but I also wasn't really sure about the pacing and how this was going to move along. And the part of that is like we got right into like some complicated. Actually, no, it just worked out the way it worked out. If there wasn't a fight, that would have been a different situation, honestly.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm also never been accused of being good at writing one shots that aren't like already time delimited. So yeah, like a couple months ago, we finally shut down the big long campaign we've been running, and we did a count and realized it was a 22-year campaign. That's my fucking style. What's that?
A 22-year campaign is flipping awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking sick, bro. But now it's done. It's done, and then we immediately started a new one.
Excellent.
Anyway, okay, so no, I think
right.
The getting started feedback is super solid. I'm going to take that into consideration.
But also, like system wise, I was really enjoying like the spell stuff and everything feels pretty. The only thing is figuring out the like. When does the gloom recover, or the?
So in this game, the gloom recovers when you wake up, or it recovers the next day.
Okay,
right?
So it just recovers on repeat.
In this particular scenario, it recovers the next day. In like the standard rules and the standard dungeon crawling rules and like the adventuring rules, basically it recovers like as you explore.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for this one, it's just the next day though. So that's why, because at a certain point, I was like, it feels like it's been time. Why is my gloom not cut down?
Yeah. In this particular one, it's just growing and getting nastier faster. So, yep.
Oh. Any other feedback for Duck, or should we end the stream?
What was there was one thing. Oh, the terrible traits didn't really come up.
They're not going to probably. This isn't the kind of game where they're going to come up a heck of a lot, frankly.
Plus, I don't even have one.
Well, and also I think there's a level of like not in a bad way, but like the grimdark nature of the world makes it very hard to then penalize yourself further at some points.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like so in campaign play it gets used very judiciously, right? Like so, like there's a lot of rough stuff.
But
I'm desperate, so I'm going to do this.
I also think one thing you need to take in mind, David, is this was really more about this particular adventure, because what I gathered, this adventure we played in any OSR game.
Yeah.
You could, absolutely.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing the system stuff.
Yeah. You can run this in OSE, run this in Shadow Dark, run this in kind of anything really. That's the whole lot.
Yeah.
Some of it's going to like fit better than others, obviously. Like I'll run this in Hackmaster 4th Edition. I don't have fun. I'm good. I mean, spirited. It's valid. Cool. All right. So overall, good vibes, good tone. It just needs a little more direction up front, and then let's find a time to kind of pick this up, and we can bring more people in. Whoever's here, we can kind of roll with. You guys just call dibs on your characters there.
All right.
Perfect. Awesome.
So, in that case, goodbye, and we'll talk to you guys next time once we figure out what we're going to run, because we did not catch up and figure out what we were going to run. We were all busy.
Con season. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's con season. So
yep, over the 16 weeks, I have 12 shows, 1 down, 11 to go.
Farewell, everyone. Have a great time.